Hello, everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is Episode 2, and we are in our little plot area. As you can see, a few things have changed. Since the last episode, we moved our little temporary setup that was just right here and kind of got a little bit of organization and kind of a base foundation, a base, haha, get, okay, anyway, it's early. We have a foundation here for what I'd like to build as a temporary base. Now, last episode, or our first episode of the season, we went to the end. It was crazy. Hopefully that all edited correctly. I'm recording this before editing that. Yeah, um, some things have gone on. We talked a little bit in the outro last episode that we have this one chunk base idea, and you can see here that everybody's got themselves a little bit of a starter house. There's some things going on in the background. There's another uh, tower over here that's looking really cool, caught my eye. Um, yeah. And then we got this going on, and I wanted to check this out last episode, but I realized I was going to run out of some serious time. I don't know how we get up there. Ooh, there's Dan. I see you, Dan. Anyway, yeah, that's all. Oh, it looks like you could go in right there or right there. I'm not wearing my elytra at the moment because for me, materials are limited. So I've been on for roughly, we'd say almost 2 hours. And I went over that way. There's a desert temple. Went down in that. I knew it was already explored, but I started doing some basic mining down there. I thought that would be kind of a distance away, and it was. There's a couple of tunnels that I ran into, but all in all, actually, we did get ourselves quite a few materials. No diamonds, but I did quite a bit of iron, some redstone. We got some gold here that we haven't smelted up. I did find 5 golden apples because there was a mine shaft that we explored. Little bit of lapis, and what I was really going for was I needed a little bit of coals to do some smelting and get some food and things going. Um, I did actually find myself a fossil underground, so that was kind of cool. Got some name tags, some rails, and then our pickaxe is so close to death. We're gonna retire this pickaxe for now. Um, I did go grab some materials for today. I got everything pretty well sorted out. We've got miscellaneous items here. I did grab some books from the stronghold for an enchanting area. In this chest here, I've got just kind of all the different blocks that I have to my person. This stuff can actually get out of that shulker box. It doesn't need to be there. I'm going to throw all of this away, or in here. Not away, but in here. I did make a decent little sword here. I've got this one from the end raid, which is really, really nice, but this guy's got looting on it. What else? Yeah, all my miscellaneous armor pieces and things like that. This diamond or horse armor can actually go in here. I do have myself 2 saddles and 2 sets of horse armor, so at some point I think we can go look at a horse. We got a smelting array, we got anvil, we got all of the things that we need. We've got 2 empty shulker boxes, and I've started collecting a couple of heads. I got the silverfish head while we were attacking the silverfish. And then this we got actually from purchasing a trident, which I have somewhere. I'm sure I've skipped it over. It's right here. Here. Yeah, I bought a trident in the shopping area. We were looking for a couple of different things. Did buy some rockets, but yeah. So also what we have done is we've set up a little bit of a nether wart growing station. I still got the potatoes going. Right now, we're eating the bread that we found in the stronghold. I've got some baked potatoes here that we're going to live off for now. We are definitely going to need to sort out a food supply. I know that Rogue has a chicken shop open once again. And we'll probably go over there and spend what few diamonds we actually have. All right, so let's talk base plans. You can see we got a little circle here. And what I want to do is build kind of like a spire going up. Um, Before I got invited to Truly Bedrock, I was playing on a realm called Consolecraft, and one of the season beginnings, I had an idea of building this huge spire kind of coming up out of the ground in the ocean in one of the new biomes just after the update Aquatica, and that never came to fruition. Now, the inspiration behind that was if you guys ever played Fable 2, ooh, excuse me, that was where I kind of gathered my inspiration, but like I said, it never came to fruition. So we're gonna kind of build that today, and we're just gonna grab. You know what? We're just gonna grab it all. This is literally all the blocks I have, and we're gonna do something kind of weird, or I'm gonna try something that I've never really done. So let's see. We're just gonna kind of do this. So we're gonna build this up, and I'm gonna go up, I don't know, 8, 10 blocks or so. And then from the center here, I'm gonna kind of go up at an angle, and then we're gonna come um, in a block to here on this side of it and go up that same angle. And then in the center sections, because what we're gonna do essentially is we're gonna have something like this, and then we're gonna have something like this, right? We're going to come in the center section here. We would fill um, this in like uh, like something like this is kind of what I'm going for. So there's going to be quite a few layers to this once it's all said and done. This would essentially be like that. We're going to mix and match, as you can see, the cracked and the mossy and the stone bricks with the nether brick. I'm thinking for this here, let's try something. Let's get rid of all of this. And we're going to try something radical that we did last season, and I really, really liked the way it turned out, because we've got some soul sand here, and we have access to more if need be. Let's see. Boop. And boop. And how does this look? Just doing a little sketching. Oh. So now if we took this block, and we're just going to do kind of a scale here. Let's see what you guys think of this. And then that, and sure, why not? Where did they go? Basically, something like this is what it would essentially look like, but just in a kind of a grander scale. I I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. It's just messing around with a lot of different things. Obviously, like I said, this is going to be at a grander scale, and we'll see how tall this will go up. I'm going to go about 8 or 10 blocks for this first layer, and then we're going to go up about. Actually, this is probably the base layer itself. I'm doing air quotes. The base layer is probably only going to go about 6 to 8 blocks, and then each layer after that will go about 8 to 10. So, yeah, it's time for me to play some blocks. We've got this. So it's taken me a little bit of time to figure out the transition here, but I really like where this is going. I just don't really like the soul sand. I thought I would, but I don't. So, with that being said, we got a little bit of this stuff. Let's try. We'll just reach up as high as we can. And we will throw this in because I'm trying to use blocks or use materials that are readily accessible, considering we're really, really early game at the moment. So let's see. No. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I mean, we could just go with the bricks, but this is like an accent piece. Hmm. 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 And my idea, so we've got this slope up. I like that. And excuse me. And one of the things that we're gonna do is we're gonna make like slabs and stairs to put on top of these blocks. I may even put like stairs going up. That would give it a wicked arch. But I think I'll just do slabs. Make it real easy. We'll put slabs on all the tops of these, and that was another reason the soul sand was a good idea. Is it's just below a block. Let's see. Well, it looks like it's the same height here, but you see how we fall into it? So mobs don't typically spawn on soul sand if I am remembering correctly. I know that this would look good, but we would need something else. Like we need to what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I mean, we don't have many options here for blocks. Um just this big glob of netherrack is not going to look good. So let's see. We may go with a favorite. And that was one too many here. Give it back. Thank you. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. Hmm. We almost need like nether brick going up and then a different thing in the middle, but I think this will work out if we mess around with the textures a little bit, like putting stairs and stuff in there, and then what we'll do is we'll delete these guys from the actual structure and make this just strictly stone brick. I think that could work. Let's try it. Some time has passed since the last clip, and quite a bit has transpired. You guys can see we've got some heads, so that's been nice. I found a wandering trader and got Dan's head. I got Silent. I got Liara's and Tiz. I got rid of that wandering trader and got his head as well. I've been to the end a couple of times, and we'll talk about that. But we did get the shulker head, and I did go ahead and get the dragon head. I know that this is a Minecraft block already, but yeah, we want to add that to the list of things. So if we look over here on the tab screen or the pause screen, we have 5 deaths now. So I've spent almost all day in here. We've worked on the base and all kinds of things. It's Sunday stream day. Anyway, I was over at the blaze farm killing some blazes. We have quite a few blaze rods here. I enchanted myself a really nice diamond pickaxe. All kinds of goodies were going on. And I decided to go off mining, and you guys will find out why in just a minute. And I fell into lava, noob move. Just I was digging down and kept pushing forward, and boop, into the lava I went and burned up. It was quite hilarious. So my decision after that was let's go to the end and see if we can't find ourselves a little bit of loot real quick. I went to the end. I made it out to about 8,000 blocks out and ran out of a pickaxe. I ran out of blocks. I ran out of everything. Luckily, I had some chests sitting on me, so I threw all my stuff in a chest and I jumped off the void. That was death number 3. I went over and borrowed an elytra from PBK over here, and I have since replaced it because I did find one in my travels. I borrowed this guy right here. Well, obviously I have the one I borrowed, but that's the brand new one just to replace them. And I went back and got my stuff, and then I jumped out of the end once more. So that is death number 4, and death number 5 was when I was going back to the end for a second time. I walked through the Nether portal. I turned to do something at my house, and there was a death screen saying I was blown up by a creeper. So a creeper must have went through there. It blew up the portal. Yeah, it's been one of those days. I did get a few bits, but I've lost quite a few good things. I had a really good pickaxe, like I said. I had my elytra on me. I do have this one now with no enchantments. We're going to have to get mending on it and, get it mended up. We're down to our very last few diamonds. I did borrow Liara's fortune pickaxe to fortune up some diamonds. I didn't ask her. Don't tell her. It's been a fun day. We do still have this really, really nice sword here, so that is the good news, and we are back safe and sound. And yeah, we're going to go back to working on this guy right here, which has turned out, I think, amazing. So I originally went to this level here and started changing this to regular brick, and I came down and I looked at it, and I really didn't like the way that it went. The whole starter thing that I was having, the different layers and things like that didn't really work out once I started building this. So we've changed it up, but I really like the way this ended up. The only thing I don't like is this top bit right here. From this nether brick up, I really don't like it. I just don't. I think it ends weird and it kind of caps off up there and you can't really see it. So I am thinking about taking all of this nether brick out right here down to the stone brick, and I want to place like a ball of something up there, or we could do like a Lord of the Rings 2 tower thing, and we could put like the eye up there to be watching over the Truly Bedrock realm. That would be funny, but I don't have a lot of blocks at my disposal. Now, one thing I was thinking about doing was using redstone blocks in conjunction with nether brick. I think it looks really, really good, but you have to be super careful with it because it is a very bright block, so you almost have to tone it down to where it's an accent piece, but it does look really nice and it pops pretty well. The only issue I have is this is all of the blocks of redstone I have, so I would have to go mining. Thus the death and all of those things that had happened. So the other option that I have is I could use some netherrack. I could go get a bunch of netherrack and put it up there and just have a ball of netherrack. That could be okay. I don't know. We could smelt the netherrack, use the nether wart that we have, and make a couple of stacks of red nether brick. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea up there. So, the other thing that I've been looking at is I've been looking up. We got a lot of room in our base, and it needs to be lit up. And one thing I was thinking about was doing something that we did, or we found out in the Nether Monument when we were playing with lighting there. So we could come up here to the spots in which it's really, really dark. We could set down a couple of top slabs, and we could place fire on it. Well, now it's not going to work. That is a top slab, yes? No, that was a bottom slab. So top slab here, place fire, there we go. And don't mind that. We are going to have to go through and make sure everything's good. Anyway, this was a little trick that we saw. It looked like a little shelf, but it's light. For whatever reason, the fire doesn't render for me, and this could be really cool. But that will be a project for another time. Right now, I just want to get the outer facade done of this base. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go spend some time in the Nether. We have a little poor man's blaze farm kind of set up, and we're gonna go get some levels. I've got a couple of bows here that I would like to enchant. I know they're kind of almost broken, but we can make another bow and go ahead and combine those, and then we can add some stuff to them. I have this looting too that I would really like to throw on this sword just for the time being. And it would be nice to get enough levels to hopefully roll an enchantment to get this diamond pickaxe, the Fortune 3 that I had before. And then at a later date, we'll do some more mining. The good news from all this is I got quite a few shulker shells here, so it's not going to click like it always does. Anyway, it is time. I'm going to go slay some more blazes because I haven't done that enough today. I hope you guys enjoyed that little montage of us messing around in the Nether. I didn't quite get 30 levels just yet. I've actually been rolling a few enchantments. We're over in Zaloy's little area. Our base is just over there because he has this enchantment set up already ready. I think I have just about everything we need to actually build our own except for doing it. But nonetheless, what I'm doing is looking down here and I want this to say Fortune 3 regardless. And then we'll throw it through the grindstone. Actually, what is that? It just has Unbreaking 1 on it. And we'll keep doing this until we see the fortune. And hopefully it won't be too long. This is what I did earlier. And it was a lot of that, the fortune 2. Um, and the pickaxe turned out really, really nice. It's unfortunate that I lost it, but we'll keep doing this a few more tries, and then we'll get the 30 levels that we actually need to enchant it. And I hope this doesn't waste too many. I'm breaking 3. And then I'll have to go mining and get some diamonds so I can buy a mending book to put on this. Where are we at? We're at 17 levels from 25 when we started this. There it is, Fortune 3. Okay. So now we're just going to pack this stuff away, and we need 30 levels to get this. So now it's time to go back and sit at the Blaze Farm. Another good way, just if you get bored sitting at a farm, is mining quartz gives you quite a bit of experience. That's why I went out and started doing that instead of sitting at the Blaze Farm. But we're going to go sit at the Blaze Farm now.
Just a little while later, and the time has come to see, besides Fortune 3, will we get anything else on this pickaxe?
Nice. This is exactly what I got on the last one, so that's really nice. Efficiency 4 book would be great. Don't have any of that at the moment. And I do believe that Zloy is sold out, yeah, of mending, which is unfortunate. Not that I have the diamonds to finish this up anyway. Um, there's a Silk Touch pickaxe we could get for a couple of diamonds. You know what? We'll take care of that at a later date. So I need to do a little bit of resource collecting to finish this off with what I want to do up here. I have gathered up a few materials. We've got a little bit of red nether brick here. So I'm going to need to get some more netherrack. We're going to need to continue getting more nether wart from our little bits on the outside. Um, but other than that, we got ourselves a decent little pickaxe, and I think it should be time to kind of up this number of diamonds here so we can go buy things from the shopping district. Hopefully Zoe will have some more mending books so we can get mending on this bad boy here. What else? I did grab some books at Slack Shop. So I have an Unbreaking 3 book and I have another Unbreaking 3 right here. So we can do that at or when the time comes. And we've got 27 levels on us as long as we don't die. We can combine some stuff. So yeah. It's been an eventful episode today. Um, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the little montage in between. As always, guys, if you did, please leave that like on the video. That really helps me out a lot. As always, leave a comment in the comment section below. Check out the description below for all of the ways to follow me and all of the YouTube channels for every whitelisted TP member. Hope you guys have a great one, and I will see you on the next one.